How we doing, folks? Welcome back to another video on bike sport. And look at this beauty. She's pretty. In fairness, I probably should have washed it, but this is my AGV K3-SV. You can get these with just the AGV K3 without the SV, and all the SV stands for is sun visor. So this actually one comes with an integrated sun visor, which is on the side here. This is in the Guy Martin livery. And before you all start leaving in the comments how gay this helmet is, it's not pink, it's salmon, as I like to say, although it is pink, but we won't go into that. I think this is a lovely lid, really nice lid with the iridium visor. The old iridium visors used to have the actual tape on the actual visor. This one here is actually built into the visor, so you can't actually scratch it and it can't actually come off. So that was slightly extra when I was buying it. I bought this in the Birmingham Bike Show, the NEC, there about 2 or 3 years ago. I got a very good price on it. So as I said, yeah, the AGV K3-SV. The sun visor is over here. It's actually a quite lumpy button, so it's very easy to use when you have the glove on. And nice solid ratchet mechanism on it. Lovely audible clunk when it goes down. And in fairness to it, Jesus, you want to have some nose now for that to be catching you, but it's a good visor. Not as good as the one on my HJC flip up, which comes right down, and the actual opening for the nose is a little bit more compact. But still, for a race lid, or so-called race lid with the visor, is actually quite good. The weight on this is 130 grams, I think. In my infinite wisdom, I took the actual sticker off it, but it's a lot lighter than my HJC flip up. So I have another HJC bend speeds here, and that's 1200 grams, and they both feel the same, so I'd say it's in around 1200 grams. Don't quote me on that though, I don't claim to be an internet sensation. The lining on it is actually quite good, very plush. Don't know if you can see how much that moves there. So you have literally about 2 inches of play. Has a nice inbuilt collar on it, removable lining. Apparently the lining in the helmet is lycra coated, which is meant to be porous to stop smells and sweats and odours and all that joy. If we just pull them back there, you can have a look in. Again, I like helmets to have like a rugby cap design on them. Wouldn't be as plush inside as the flip up lid, but I consider myself to have a fairly round bounce, and I find that the AGV helmets fit me very, very well, even more so than the RI, and particularly the showy. I just cannot wear showy helmets because of whatever way the shell is done on it. It has a scratch resistant visor as standard in this, so whatever's coated on it stops the fingerprint magnet, but it stops the scratching on it. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, this visor system is called, wait for it, XQRS. XQRS, say that 10 times real fast, and it stands for Extra Quick Release System. So basically all you do is you pull down on the little button here, and you'll probably hear it click. There you go, and it pops off in theory. There you go, a little bit stiff, needs a little bit of lube. That's the extra set to the vigor. So one-handed in front of the camera, I might as well be one-handed. Clicks in, and anyway, so much for extra quick release system there. But as I said, if you didn't have a camera in front of me, probably be a little bit quicker. But yeah, it's very, very handy, very, very easy. The actual visor closes down fully, and then what I like is it has just a little tiny uplift. See a little tiny uplift there, just enough to give a bit of air into the actual lid. Very, very handy if you wear glasses or the actual visor is steaming up. The vents on it are quite nice. They kind of slide in place and they look very, very well. Has a top vent as well, two-stage vent. As I said, it's in the Guy Martin libraries. Very, very nice lid. Very, very nice lid. It has a HIR shell in it, according to AGV, which is a high resistant thermoplastic. High resistant thermoplastic to protect it from the elements and in the case of an accident. High resistant thermoplastic. There you go, lads. So I have to say, very comfortable lid. I really like the colour scheme. Really like the colour scheme, especially with the actual visor. I think it looks very, very well in the Guy Martin library. So that is the AGV K3-SV for the sun visor. Badass. Badass. The exhaust vents there. So that's her in all her glory. Thanks a million for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next episode. Adios.